Good morning students, welcome back to the SST class. How are you all students? Hope you all are fit and fine at your homes. Is it? Dear student, already we have started learning lesson number 4, air around us. Is it, dear student? In the previous video classes, many of the things about the air, how is the air, how we are feeling the air, or the properties of air, that all things we have learned in the previous classes. Is it, dear student? Hope you all are understanding my teaching. Is it, dear student? Means whenever I am explaining the properties of air, each and every point I have tried my best to understand you. Is it? Make you understand. So dear student, in the previous class we have learned about the properties of air. So first property is what, dear student? Properties of air. We cannot see the air. Is it possible to see the air? Is it possible to taste the air? Is it possible to smell the air? No. So how can we understand air is around us? By feeling. Only we can feel the air. This is the first property. Means we cannot see the air, we cannot taste the air, we cannot smell the air. But dear student, we can only feel the air. This is the first property. Second property, dear student, we have learned that air takes up space. Yes, we have learned the second property, air takes up space. The third one, we have learned that air has weight. Yes, dear student, air has weight. Fourth one, we have learned that air moves things. Yes, this also how air moves things, that also I have explained you. And air exerts pressure. Is it, dear students? So these all things we have learned in the previous class. Dear student, in the today's class we are learning what is air made of. So this is the main point. What is air made of? Yes, what is air made of? Dear student, I have told you this is our earth and we are all living on this earth. This is the third planet from the sun, and this earth is also called as blue planet. Why it is called blue planet, that also I have explained. Dear student, today we are learning what is air made of. So dear student, wherever we are living on the earth, is it, dear student? This earth, yes, we are all living on the earth, and this air is surrounded by a layer called atmosphere. Okay, dear student, our earth, this is surrounded by a layer of earth is called atmosphere. And dear student, this atmosphere is a mixture of gases. Yes, this atmosphere is mixture of gases. The air around the earth is a atmosphere, and this atmosphere is a mixture of gases. Then what are the gases are mixed in this? Nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, okay, and in this water vapor, dust, everything, this all is a mixture of gases, and this is called the atmosphere. Okay, dear student, our earth is surrounded by a layer of air, that is called atmosphere, and this atmosphere is a mixture of gases. And what type of gases are mixed in this? Like nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide, and these are the gases. Is it, dear student? So these are the gases, and this is a mixture of gas, and these gases along with other gases together form the earth atmosphere. Along with the other gases together form the earth's atmosphere. And dear student, here the nitrogen means how much percentage of nitrogen is there, how much percentage of oxygen is there, or how remaining part of carbon dioxide is what percent, that we will learn. Dear student, here nitrogen, it is nearly of this is about 78%, sorry. Nitrogen means this is a mixture of gas. Here nitrogen is about 78% and oxygen forms about 21%. And a student, remaining 1% is made of carbon dioxide. Is of 1%. Okay, so our earth, it is surrounded by a layer called air called atmosphere, and this atmosphere is a mixture of gases, and nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide are the gases, and from this nitrogen is of 78%, oxygen is of 21% and carbon dioxide is of 1%. Okay dear student, here nitrogen forms 78% of the earth and oxygen forms about 21% of it, and all living creatures need oxygen to live. Yes, we means all the living things on the earth, all the living things like human beings, plants, animals, everything, they need oxygen to breathing or oxygen to live, and remaining 1% of the air is made up of carbon dioxide. Okay, and other gases like water vapor, dust particles, etc. Carbon dioxide helps plants to make food, and plants take in carbon dioxide and give out the oxygen. Okay dear student, in this other gases are water vapor and dust particles. Okay, it contains with the water vapor and dust particles. Yes dear students, this is about what is air made of. Here our earth contains the air, and that air is called atmosphere, and our atmosphere consists of atmosphere, this is a mixture of gases, and what are the gases are mixed into it? Nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide with these other dust particles, water vapor. So these all made the atmosphere. Okay dear student, and how much percent of nitrogen it forms? Atmosphere forms, it forms 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen and 1% of carbon dioxide. Dear student, so with this carbon dioxide, what it works? It helps to plants to prepare food. Okay, and the oxygen, all the living beings need oxygen to live the life. Is it dear student? So this is about the air made of. Okay dear student, plants help keep the air clean. Grow plants whenever you can. House plants can produce indoor air pollution. Okay dear student, cover your mouth with a handkerchief when you find the air around you dirty. This will help you keep the germ away. Yes dear student, whenever if you are feeling coughing, sneezing, that time you hold a handkerchief on your mouth, means it will help us to keep away from the germs. Okay dear student, and whenever the dirty air, if you feel dirty air around you, you just cover your mouth with a handkerchief, means it will help us to keep away the germs. Okay dear student, in the today's class, what thing we have learned? What is air made of? So this is about the mixture of air, and what type of gases are there in the atmosphere. These things we have learned in this lesson. Dear student, hope you all are understanding about the point, that is what is air made of. Okay dear student, so in the today's class, these all things we have learned. And dear student, today we have learned that what is air made of. Dear student, breathing fresh air, it is specially we have to give more concentration on this topic. Breathing clean and fresh air keep us healthy, is it? So air is cleanest in the early morning hours. It is good to take regular walks during this time. Yes, dear student, we are all living the main point, that is oxygen or air. Is it, dear student? So we need air for breathing. Is it? So we need air for breathing means what type air we need? We need a clean air, cleanest air. Then from where you will get the clean air, cleanest air? Dear student, you have a habit of walking. Is it? Early in the morning, just you will go for a walk. In that time, you will get a fresh and clean air. Is it, dear student? You have a habit of walking, then you will, early in the morning, if you will go for a walk, you will get the clean and fresh air. Is it, dear student? What is the use of this breathing clean air? It will keep us healthy. Okay, dear student? So in the today's class, these all things we have learned. Till here today I will stop. In the next class, again I will continue this lesson. Thank you.